Reno, I understand that you're not a supporter of Peter Obi. And like I said earlier, that is fine with me. You don't necessarily have to be his supporter. What I don't understand is the fact that more than 50% of your tweets and posts are about Peter Obi.
Out of 150 players, almost 100 are Nigerians.
Now, if you look at the data from StatiSense, you find out that just about 5% of the top 100 NBA players are Nigerians. So that means if you have 100 of these players, only about 5 are from Nigerians. So how does Peter Obi get his own data that 100 of them out of 150, which will be about 75%, are from Nigeria or are Nigerians? I mean, this does not gel. And he has this pattern of telling little lies like this, like the lie that he told about SAB Miller and his investments now being worth $100 million, which he later denied until we brought out video evidence proving that Peter Obi lied.
The video you just watched was uploaded by Reno Omokri. You know him, right? Yeah, I'm talking about this man. I used to think that this man loves Nigeria. I mean, I thought he was a patriotic person who, even though lives in the diaspora, wants to contribute to the development of his fatherland. This was my thought until preparations for the 2023 presidential elections started heating up. That was when I realized that his allegiance is not to Nigeria, but to the People's Democratic Party, PDP. I realized that all his rants against President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressive, you know what? Let's the Jagaban help me out.
And the commitment for us as members of the APC.
Thank you, Jagaban, for not forgetting the name of your party. I hope you don't forget that you are the party's flag bearer. Ndo. So, when Reno Omokri criticizes Buhari and the APC, he does not do it because he loves Nigeria. He does it because he is a PDP stalwart and perhaps hopes to gain something from the party. Or is he doing it for free? Does he get paid for it? Anyway, it is okay to belong to any political party.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
Okay, we're not talking about you, Joe. Everyone has a right to belong to any political party. Reno chose the PDP, and that's okay with me. What I do not understand is the approach that he gives his campaign. First, let us understand the context here. For the first time in decades, Nigerian youths have found someone whose vision aligns with theirs and has a good chance of becoming the president next year, in the person of Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Now, after years of suffering and neglect, finally we see someone, Peter Obi, who understands and supports our future. This time we've decided to jettison old and recycled politicians who are selfish and visionless and go for Peter Obi of the Labour Party, who has spelled out his vision for the youth and Nigeria in general. Yet, people like Reno Omokri want to redirect our attention to the people that we're trying to get rid of. Of course, the youth will not be happy with that. Reno has made it known to the world that his allegiance is to the PDP and not to Nigeria. When Peter Obi was in the PDP, here is what Reno said about him.
I just want to tell you, I'm with my friend here, Governor Peter Obi. We're in DC. We came in for the National Prayer Breakfast. But you see, I listened to this man. I listened to Governor Peter Obi. And, ex-Governor Peter Obi, the plans, the ideas, this man raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. He raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. Since he left office, can you believe that this man does not take anything, not even like a penny from the Anambra State government? And while he was there, he was a man that built up Anambra State. Anambra State used to be almost educationally disadvantaged. And then in less than 2 years, he brought them to be #1. He left that state with a reserve. Look, we need people like this. I'm so proud of Governor Obi. I listened to him today and, I was taught, like, do we have fellows like this in Nigeria? I'm very proud of this man. Look at everything that he has touched. He made money for himself in the private sector. He made money for Anambra State in government. Anambra State doesn't borrow money. Are you aware of that? These bailout funds that the current administration is giving states, Anambra State, I mean, he left enough for Anambra State. I'm very proud of this man. You know, Governor B, please just say something to my followers, to my fans.
Well, thank you, all of you. All I'm saying is that we have no other country except Nigeria. We must work hard to build it. We must build it. It's our country. We cannot bequeath our children and those coming after us anarchy. We will befit them a better country.
Now you heard it. God bless you. Talk to you guys later.
Wow. Reno said those wonderful words about P2B. I'm impressed. Did you just hear what Reno said about P2B? Yes, this is the same Reno. He even called P2B his friend.
You know, I just want to tell you, I'm with my friend here, Governor Peter Obi.
So, what changed? Did P2B become another person? Certainly not. It is still the same P2B that Reno Omokri said Nigeria needs.
Look, you know, we need people like this. I'm so proud of Governor Obi.
The only thing that has changed here is that P2B left the PDP. Immediately after he left the PDP for the Labour Party, Reno Omokri started attacking him and calling him all sorts of names. In fact, on Reno Omokri's YouTube page, at the time of recording this episode, the title of the video where he praised P2B is, I quote, "On his birthday, listen to P2B and why he will make a great president," end of quote. Now, I did not make this up. Here's a screenshot of it. This means that Reno had long known that P2B will make a great president. Interestingly, this is consistent with what former Senator Dino Melaye said about P2B earlier this month. Click on this link to hear my reaction to Dino's comments on P2B. Now come back to Reno Omokri. How can Nigerians trust a person who supports you when you are in their party and condemns you after you leave the party? I mean, his ideology is not different from that of the former APC chairman, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole.
Tony Ilwobe means I don't do bad. And if I once you have joined APC, all your sins are forgiven.
Simply put, if you are with us, we don't condemn you. Once you leave us, your condemnation begins. Atiku Abubakar may be happy with what Reno is doing right now, but here's my advice to him. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, you know you like to jump from one party to another. In fact, the Premium Times called you a serial defector. You moved from the PDP to the Action Congress AC in 2006. Because of the disagreements with Jagaban, you returned to the PDP in 2009. In 2013, you moved to the APC where you lost the presidential ticket to Buhari. In 2019, you returned to the PDP even when you had said that the APC was your last bus-stop. After the 2023 elections, we don't know where your political ambitions go carry you go.
Me! Help me, help me, help me, help me! If they carry me, they go where I don't know.
Then, after the 2023 elections, you will leave the PDP as usual. Just know that Reno Omokri will come after you, because at that time you would no longer be in the PDP. As they say, a leopard cannot change its skin. Let's go back to Reno Omokri's video.
Everywhere. If you go in the American NBA, out of 150 players, almost 100 are Nigerian.
Certainly, that is incorrect. Now, P2B did not get that right, obviously. But does that make P2B a liar? My answer is no, and I'll tell you why. First, let us see the meaning of the word liar. According to dictionary.com, a liar is a person who tells lies. This definition connotes a habit rather than a once-off thing. That is, from that definition, a liar is someone who habitually tells lies. Does P2B habitually tell lies? I do not think so. Next, among all the presidential candidates in Nigeria today, P2B has granted the most interviews. He's the only candidate going about talking to people and sharing his ideas and vision with voters. No candidate has done that so far. They are scared of being questioned by Nigerians. In fact, after more than 2 months since Atiku got the presidential flagship of the PDP, he held his first interview, and it was recorded. Reporters went to his house to interview him and played an edited video for Nigerians. Why was Atiku's interview, not a live interview? The answer is simple. It is because he knows that it is not easy to hold a live interview. In live interviews, there are chances that you may get your figures incorrect, and there will be no time to edit them. Interestingly, Peter Obi has granted a countless number of live interviews. The man even granted an interview while traveling on a plane.
Yes, of course. Yes. There's a whole team with listeners all Nigeria, coast to coast.
These young people, if they carry computer, they arrest them. Say, I carry computer, you arrest them. When people are stealing public money and getting away with it, so they just took 8 billion and gave him 80 billion, gave him big. The small boys carrying laptop becomes criminal. That was content.
The few times that candidates granted a live interview is to attack Peter Obi. They don't even bother to present their plans to Nigerians. Maybe because they have no plans. They just come on TV to attack him. Yet Peter Obi has never attacked anyone. The man is busy engaging with Nigerians to see how Nigeria can be better. If Reno Omokri calls Peter Obi a liar because he made a, according to him, little lie,
He has this pattern of telling little lies like this.
what will Reno call Atiku since he said that the APC was his last bus stop, but he's currently in the PDP? Oh, I remember your Shomole ideology.
And in fact, once you have joined APC, all your sins are forgiven.
So, Reno, you can boldly make a video to call Peter to be a liar, but then you continue to support Atiku, who also lied about his political party. Is this how you treat a friend?
You know, I just want to tell you, I'm with my friend here, Governor Peter Obi.
Here is another reason I think that Reno's attack on Peter Obi is hypocritical. Reno told us that Bitcoin will shoot up due to Russia sanctions and urged us to buy Bitcoin. At that time, Bitcoin was valued at over $44,000. The Russian invasion of Ukraine caused the value of Bitcoin to fall. At the time of recording this episode, the price of Bitcoin is $21,510. That is more than 50% fall from the price it was before Reno Omokri urged us to buy. Since he uploaded his video, the value of Bitcoin has continued to drop. So Reno, do we call you a liar? Or let me put it this way. Will you make a video and call yourself a liar in the video? Reno, I understand that you're not a supporter of Peter Obi. And like I said earlier, that is fine with me. You don't necessarily have to be his supporter. What I don't understand is the fact that more than 50% of your tweets and posts are about Peter Obi. You have made more videos and tweets about Peter Obi than about your candidate, Atiku. I've tried to figure out what the reasons could be. I think it could be one of these two reasons. One, it is either Reno Omokri does not believe in Atiku, but pretends to support him. Or two, Atiku is not a credible candidate. Because if he were a credible candidate, Reno Omokri would spend more time selling Atiku to prospective voters. He will spend more time discussing Atiku's vision for Nigeria. Unfortunately for Atiku, Reno spends more time discussing Peter Obi. You cannot strengthen the weak by weakening the strong. Focus more on your candidate, Reno. Guys, tell me what you think about Reno's approach to campaigning for Atiku. What can you say about his approach? Is it working well or not for Atiku? Share your thoughts in the comment section. I always reply to your comments. And do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Always remember, together we can make Nigeria, and indeed Africa, much better. And as a matter of fact, I'm counting on you.